Homemade pork lo mein. I'm going to take all of the mystery out of how to make this stuff. We like it as good as the stuff you get in the restaurant, but I don't know. We'll wait and see. Trust the process.
Believe in yourself.
And let's get to it.
Let's get to it.
Okay, the very first thing you want to do is you want to get your sauce together because you can get that done early and put it aside. First thing we're going to do is we're going to start with our hoisin sauce. You want 2 tablespoons of hoisin, 1.5 tablespoons of oyster sauce, 1.5 tablespoons of soy sauce. We like this mushroom soy. That's our favorite right there. So that's what we use. 1 tablespoon of dark soy sauce. This Lee Kum Kee dark soy is a very good brand. 1.5 teaspoon of sesame oil, which is basically half a tablespoon. So we're just gonna put that in there. And then white pepper, 1/4 teaspoon is basically a dash. We're gonna throw in our ginger and sugar. Get that stirred around real well and set it aside. While you're doing the sauce, you can have your noodles boiling. You can use the egg noodles that you can get for lo mein in Asian markets. If you've seen our other recipes, we're really fans of this bucatini. We recommend you trying it at least once. It's delicious, it's hollow, it's a little bit bigger so it'll absorb and hold a lot of the flavor. So give it a shot, but that's what we're using today. All right, guys, first thing you wanna do is you wanna turn your wok on high. All my meat was already leftover pork chops that I cut real thin as I could. If you're velveting your meat, you're gonna wanna cook that first and then put it into another bowl. But right now, since it's cooked, we're gonna start from just the vegetables. First thing you wanna do for a wok to help get it non-stick while you're cooking is to get it towards smoking. All right, you can see it's smoking. So now, this is just plain old vegetable oil. We wanna get some in here, a couple tablespoons. We're gonna put onions in ours today, probably about 1 carrot, and your garlic. You're wanting to cook this for a couple minutes till the onions start to just get a little soft. All right, now that the onions are soft, I'm gonna toss in the meat, so I'm gonna get this meat warmed up. Okay, at this point, I know I'm gonna add the noodles. I do not want the noodles to stick, so I'm gonna add another tablespoon of oil in here. I've already got them pre-done. Like I said, when you're starting your prep work, go ahead and get your noodles done. I'm doing a double batch, so I've got extra. Okay, that's about 1 pound. Get it stirred in real quick. Now this is where it can stick a little bit, guys, because there is still starch in the noodles. So you don't want to do this too long. Now we want to add in our sauce. We can turn the heat off at this point and just stir. You want to get everywhere. That dark soy will darken up all these noodles. Okay, now we want to add our green onions. Give them another toss. And that, my friends, is very easy lo mein. And at this point, you're gonna want to taste test. We're gonna give this a taste real quick. You have to taste it because it might need a little more salt. It might need a little more hoisin. I'm okay with that right there. So let's plate this up and let's see what Trina thinks. All right, it's done. And you saw how easy it was. And like I said with my other Asian dishes, prep work is 90% of the time it takes. It takes no time to make this. So let's give it a go, babe.
Yes, it smells wonderful.
Good. Me, I'd probably add more hoisin. It wouldn't hurt. You could add another tablespoon or 2 of hoisin in there to pop up the flavor a little bit. I would use it.
Yeah, your preference on how much sodium and how much.
Actually, I got one more batch. I might as well go ahead and do that too. So,
trust the process.
believe in yourself.
Have a great day.
Have a noodly day. Have a noodle day. Noodle day.